And I do all my gaming in my bed, so, you know, I couldn't exactly have like a webcam on with me in my pajamas, just in bed playing games.
You know, some people do that. It's
It would be very unflattering.
some people do that though.
I know, but I don't want to be those people. If I do things like this, I want to do it properly and do it at a nice desk.
Oh,
It's a nice picture in the background. And I have the perfect picture for the background. I've got this lovely, like, print of a white peacock. It's lovely.
nice.
I don't even know what I talk about, but apparently I talk.
There's nothing wrong with that. I brought my paladin this time.
Cool. You can do paladin stuff.
I can do paladin stuff. I'm very proud
And we
of
have a
my
red mage.
yeah. I'm very
And
proud
a
of my
healer.
weapons.
Cool.
It's from completing the quest chain that you're on.
Is it?
Yeah, this is my Zeta weapon. Excalibur. And you get the fancy Z title that I have when you do it.
I'm not all that bothered about the title. I just want the cool weapon. And I really only want it for glamoring and stuff.
Well, I mean, at this point, that's about all it's good for.
Which is such a shame for the hardships you have to go through to get it.
Well, once upon a time, it was the best possible thing you could get. And if you get it all the way upgraded to Zeta, it's still a viable weapon up until like level 65.
Yeah, but I'm level...
Not 65, like 55.
Oh, okay. Oops, I'm using ice spells again because I thought I was... I thought we were stupid over leveled, but we're not. Being out aggroed by the red mage, that is not acceptable.
You're gonna have to do better.
I do! I have to pay attention to what I'm doing. Which is something I don't do. I don't pay attention to things. How do you think I got this far in life? By not paying attention.
That's a skill at this point. If you can get this far without paying attention, like, serious props. It's okay, I don't pay attention most of the time either.
I'm very bad at paying attention.
Uh,
And it's so bad.
Who needs attention anyways?
Yes.
I should have pulled all of them. You know, it possibly is bad, but I've done this dungeon so many times, and as paladin too, that I'm not even thinking about it. Like, it's just totally muscle memory.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
I have never really played as a tank apart from a Dark Knight a couple of times.
Do you like it?
No, like I said, I have a terrible sense of direction and I have to lead people as a tank. No, that's a recipe for disaster.
Well, uh, if it's a dungeon that you've done a bunch of times and you're comfortable with like the layout, like I usually do something as DPS or healer first. That way I can learn how all the mechanics and stuff go, and then I'll go tank it. So you might give that a try.
Yeah, but I've done the Midgar Somar, like the Keeper of the Lake dungeon so many times, like a ridiculous amount of times. I still have no idea where I'm going in that dungeon, and I've done it numerous, countless times, and I still get lost because I'm like, oh, what's next? Yeah, and I've got Keisha there saying, but haven't you done this like a million times? And I'm like, well, yeah, but no sense of direction at all in the slightest.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Oops. Oh, spear.
If you would like to tank some time, I am happy to heal for you.
I was also very, 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 what's the word I'm looking for? Very hesitant about becoming a healer as well. And now it's one of my favorite classes.
See? It's okay to try new things.
Healer and DPS are just awesome.
They are.
No, no, spear.
I don't get to be DPS very often.
Why not? It's fun.
Uh, just because most of my friends DPS, so I end up either tanking or healing.
I heal most of the time. I used to be really into being a DPS, but then I unlocked Astrologian and Scholar, and I just find those classes so enjoyable.
They're really good. Especially Astro.
Yes, because I love the card mechanic. But I have a horrendous time remembering to actually use my cards. I'm just like, oh yeah, I have cards. Bugger. I'm not very competent. Oh no, the healer's dead! The healer's dead! Why is the healer dead?
Cause we
Why
need
is the rum gone?
cause we need to get the spears.
But the healer should heal themselves.
Yeah, the trouble is that the spears do stage-wide damage. And
It's okay, I have mana ward, I can do this. See?
nice.
I lived. Woo! I am uncontainably jubilant, apparently.
Yep, uncontainably jubilant. I actually say that sometimes.
Is it because you play this game?
Yes, that's totally where I got it from, actually.
Of course it is.
I played this game way too much.
I love this game though, it's so awesome.
Yeah, it's really
It's one of my favorite games.
it's really, really good.
My favorite game in the world, which I hardly play anymore, is Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Amn.
That's actually a really good game.
I love that game. I used to play that game for years at a time. Not literally years at a time, but you know what I mean. It got me into RPGs and Dungeons and Dragon-esque style gameplay and stuff.
Right.
Because it's just so amazing.
My favorite memory from that game is actually at the very beginning when you have to help that guy break out of the cage and you do it by taunting him so he gets so mad that he breaks out. And
Minsk, yes.
it makes yeah, and he has his little, what is it, a hamster, and its name is Boo.
Giant miniature space hamster called Boo.
Boo. Yes. That's my favorite moment in that game. And I really enjoyed that you can make your character and choose your own portrait and stuff. Like, that was fairly innovative for the
Yes.
time.
It was. I can't remember what edition of Dungeons and Dragons rule did it use? Was it 3.5? Or was it more 4? Fourth edition?
I
I
don't think
it was more 4th edition?
I don't think 4th edition was out at the time.
It must have been 3.5 then.
That's the version that I played.
The only version of Dungeons and Dragons that I've played in an actual Dungeons and Dragons game is 5th edition.
Yeah, I played 3 and 3.5 all through like middle school, high school, that kind of thing.
I have hardly played any Dungeons and Dragons at all, which is really upsetting to me because I love Dungeons and Dragons. In the game that we're going to be playing with Keisha, I'm finally getting to play as one of the characters that I've always wanted to play as that I made. And
Yeah?
her name is Sephrys. She is a fallen Asimar Oathbreaker Paladin. And she is neutral evil.
Ooh.
And Keisha was like, yes, you can play that. I have some special tasks for you then, which I'm not allowed to tell you about. But it's going to be so much fun.
Yes, I am getting to play a character that I'm excited about also. Who is a rogue, which by the way I never ever play rogue, ever.
Rogue is one of my favorites to play. It's very versatile.
Yes. And the reason that I'm rogue is because they changed Swashbuckler to be a rogue variant in 5th edition.
Yes, they did. It wasn't in the original 5th edition books. It was in Xanthar's Guide to Everything. They brought it out after they brought 5th edition out. It was like in an expansion book. You couldn't originally be a swashbuckler.
Yes, so that's my class. I'm a swashbuckler because I love.
You have to get to level 3 to actually be a swashbuckler.
Yeah.
Because it's an archetype.
Right. And I think I am level 3.
Is it one of these games where we're starting off sort of at level 3 so we can start off with our archetype?
I think you might talk to Keisha.
I can't remember. Keisha told me all this stuff and I just can't remember because I was so excited about being able to play Sephrys. It was either Sephrys or Feyvara. Feyvara is my Kitsune rogue. No, bard. And she's very self-centered. And the way I played her, I thought it was going to be chaotic good, but no, all my friends told me that she was chaotic evil. And I'm like, oh. Turns out she's chaotic evil then.
I tend to be lawful. Like, my longest running, most powerful D&D character is actually lawful evil.
Lawful evil is okay, but I much prefer neutral evil. Because neutral evil is the worst kind of evil, because you have no idea what someone's going to do. Chaotic evil, you know they're always going to be a dick. Lawful evil, you know that they're always going to... they're not exactly going to be evil, outright evil, but they're going to be evil in ways that you might not expect.
Right.
But neutral evil is a combination of that. They can be an outright dick, or they can work to like manipulate party members through using their own goals against them and stuff.
Right.
Which is why I love neutral evil. It's just so diabolical.
How I got...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you go ahead and... My story is long, so go ahead and do yours.
I was just going to say that you don't have to worry about Sephrys doing that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're any kind of variant of Hellmite or something.
It's okay.
She really doesn't like Helm.
It's okay. I trust you. I think we'll have fun together. Because we haven't gotten to play
Okay.
D&D together before.
No, we haven't. And I'm quite looking forward to it because it will be very fun.
Yes. My story was that the way that I started learning how to play an evil character was I started writing for Orcus, who in D&D is an archdevil. And
Right?
what's funny is my character before he became lawful evil was actually a lawful good paladin, and then he became a
Mhm.
blackguard in third edition.
I love Blackguard. Blackguard is such a good class.
Yes, and that's just how the story played out. Like, he had this whole like falling from grace thing because of his backstory. That's just it just
Mhm.
so turned out that going evil was where that character went, and I loved it. But Orcus, if you read about him, he's a manipulator, he's a strategist, he's very militaristic, but he's also very greedy and selfish. And writing for that type of character just really put me in the mindset of like how you play that character.
Mhm.
And I don't know, it made being an evil character so much more exciting for me.
I
Um,
love evil characters because the game that me and Keisha are playing with. Oh no, I died. I hate getting turned into a toad in this fight. I always end up dying because of it. And it happened again. I'm just gonna stay a toad. Screw it. I'm jumping around the toad.
I have I have so many D&D stories we're gonna have to coordinate sometime.
Yes. What I was gonna say was the dungeon master that me and I'm dead again. What a useless healer. Um, that me and Keisha have for the game that we're in
Yeah.
wouldn't let me play as an evil character,
Aw.
and I was very sad about this. Oh, my mother is coming up the stairs at the moment.
Okay. You want to just mute yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to give the Astro a chance to give you Protect again, but okay, there we go. Excuse me. Yeah, I was complaining about this earlier, about the whole like running this a thousand times kind of thing, but now that I'm a paladin going through this, it feels so nostalgic to me. Like, this game has been out for 5 years. It's just so nuts to me. I remember when this was new. I remember reading the patch notes that was like, wow, Wanderer's Palace, hard mode. Like, hard mode dungeons were all the rage. You had to earn your tomes. And at the time, the rage was Ironworks gear. That's what everybody wanted. I still have my tanking Ironworks set, actually. I have my tanking set, and I have my Dragoon Ironworks set. Might have to go dig those out. It's so cool. Come on, Circle of Scorn. In the chat, I said, Kronk, pull the lever. Not that lever. Ah!
I'm back.
Willkommen zurück.
I don't speak German.
I said, welcome back.
Okay. I pretty much figured out what you said. It's just I always have the whatchamacallit to say I don't speak German. Because my best friends on the island that I live on are German. And they speak in German. And I'm just like, I don't speak German.
That makes me think of the Lady Gaga song. I don't speak German, but I can if you like.
What Lady Gaga song is that?
She just is. It's gibberish. The whole song.
Yeah, but what one is it?
Scheisse be mine or whatever it is.
Never heard of.
Ich liebe ausgewählt. Yeah, I don't know. She's not actually even saying anything. It's just saying stuff.
It's just words.
Yeah, that sounds like it rhymes. It's a really catchy song, actually.
Sounds about right for Lady Gaga.
I do enjoy her stuff.
I like some of her stuff. Some of it's quite good.
Alright, now this time we have a healer.
We should be okay.
I forgot
provided
completely.
it's a good healer.
Yeah, when
Which so far they have been proving not to be.
yeah, I was about to say that.
I am going to stay very close to this guy, even though I don't want to.
Good. Now you can run in front of him.
No,
See?
behind him.
Now behind him. Yeah.
Ah. Oh god, I hope the healer knows the trick.
Well, they're astrologian, so I sure hope so.
Yeah, but just because they're astrologian doesn't mean that they know the trick. I mean, this is isn't this an optional dungeon?
Yes.
Yeah, they might not know the trick. This could be their first run through it.
Well, it's on themselves, so
Oh, no.
they figured it out.
Oh, they figured it out. That's fine. That's fine. Everything is okay. I just never, ever, ever have any faith in healers or tanks
Yeah.
that I don't personally know,
Right.
because 9 times out of 10 they are piss. At least in my experience.
Can
Ew,
you
that was
sh-
sore. Don't hit me.
Can you shoot that sacred idol for me?
Which one?
The one that he's tethered to?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
I'm stuck. Help me. It's disgusting. It's touching me. Ew. No, I'm gonna get hit by this. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna get hit.
Oh, we need that sacred idol over there.
Done. Oh, fuck. Yes, Vivi. Say you'll stay close to him. Stay as far away as possible. No, I'm not living. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Can we?
No!
Can you get the Zenist here for me?
Can I do the what? Sorry?
The Silver Scales Zenist.
In a minute.
That's okay.
Yes, bitch!
The limit break got him.
I am very much a limit break stealer. I watch for the entire fight the limit break bars, and no matter how inappropriate it is for me to do the limit break, I will do the limit break.
Better than not using it. I have people that do that.
I also do it if I'm a healer, and it's unnecessary,
Ugh.
which I can tell you irritates a lot of people.
I imagine so.
I only do it if like no one else is doing it and it's, you know, just sitting there.
The healer's about to run out of mana.
I can give her some. Gave her some. I should also be using Mana Ward. Boom!
We did it!
Yay!
I gave the calm to the red mage.
Oh, I forgot. Player commissions. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it to the red mage.